After bankruptcy. Many consumers believe they will be unable to attain any type of credit after the completion of their bankruptcy. This is simply not true. A bankruptcy legally can remain on your credit report for up to 10 years, but its effect on your credit score can start to diminish the day your case is closed. If you have recently completed a bankruptcy, here are two things you need to keep in mind. First, nothing on your credit is forever. Long before the bankruptcy drops off your credit report, you could be qualifying for loans with good rates and terms if you adopt responsible credit habits, such as paying your bills on time, using only a small portion of your available credit, and not applying for too much credit at once. Second, you have to get and use credit to build your credit score. If you want to rebuild your credit score, you can't sit on the sidelines. There are two types of credit to help you quickly rebuild your credit score after bankruptcy is completed. The first type is installment loans, loans such as auto loans, student loans, or mortgage loans. The second type would be revolving credit, such as secured or unsecured credit cards. Both these types of credit will help improve your credit score. Many of Legal Helpers' clients ask if they will ever be able to purchase a home after bankruptcy. Interestingly, it can sometimes be easier to get a mortgage after a bankruptcy than to get other types of installment loans. By eliminating your liability associated with the debts you included in your bankruptcy, you become a better credit risk to a future lender, provided that you are employed. You may be able to qualify for a higher rate loan as little as 6 months after a bankruptcy, but you're probably better off waiting until you can qualify for an FHA loan. You can typically get an FHA loan just 2 years after your bankruptcy case is closed, as long as you've maintained good credit habits since then. FHA loans have interest rates that are usually only a half a percentage point higher than regular mortgage rates. Just make sure you can really afford a home before you buy one. Many people wind up in bankruptcy court because they stretch too far to buy a house and can't keep up with all the attendant costs of home ownership. Next, Legal Helpers will be providing you with 10 important tips on responsibility and successfully reestablishing your credit. 1. Open a checking or savings account. Lenders may look at this to determine if you can responsibly handle money. 2. Apply for store and gas credit cards and use them instead of paying cash. 3. Apply for a secured card where you deposit cash and charge against it. Pay advances back over 2 months so that they will be reflected as positive marks on your credit report. 4. Pay your utility bills and rent on time for at least a year. 5. Find a friend or relative to co-sign for you on a loan and pay it on time. 6. Look for car dealers and mortgage brokers that attest to being bankruptcy friendly. Buy a used car so you do not get hit with the depreciation that occurs during the first 2 years of a new car purchase. 7. Stay away from payday loans that are at high interest rates and are a bad credit trap. 8. Write a letter to each credit reporting agency explaining the circumstances that led to your filing. 9. Live within your means. Don't unnecessarily increase your debt-to-income ratio by taking on credit to purchase luxury items that you do not need. Your payments on consumer debt should equal no more than 20% of your expendable income after costs for housing and a vehicle. 10. Pay your reaffirmed pre-bankruptcy debts on time. Remember, your ability to reestablish credit after filing bankruptcy is better than it has ever been. Please visit our Life After Bankruptcy section located on the LegalHelpers.com homepage for additional information on bankruptcy-friendly lenders, repairing your credit, and rebuilding your credit. If you are a consumer facing foreclosure, lawsuits, liens, repossession, or wage garnishment, an experienced Legal Helpers lawyer can find the best option to help eliminate or consolidate your debt. So take advantage of the fresh start bankruptcy affords you by using our secure and confidential online free legal evaluation form to schedule a no-obligation consultation with one of our bankruptcy attorneys, or pick up the phone right now and call our toll-free number 1-888-743-5787 to speak with legal helpers immediately.